Gilmax's team looks like this. We've got Instant War, Static Field, Big E, Bloat Drone, Gazer, Bobby, Heenan, Rock. I imagine the Rock and Supreme Intelligence and Clayface and the Hillor are just for the globals. So we're going to be looking at a lot of Bloat Drone. That is going to be, it's sort of the classic Bobby Bloat Drone that requires people to block and then punishes them for blocking. So that's going to be pretty cool. Let's take a second look here at JLucero's team. Whammy. Yep, so anything that leaves your field... Right. This is JLucero's team. Black Widow, Eddie Guerrero. No, this is Reg's team. This is Reg's team. I have the wrong link here. Hold the phone. Here we go. Here we go. This is the team we're looking for. Boop. There we go. Sasha, Eddie, Becky. So we got a Becky with some Swarm, Kuo Toa with Obscure. He has Betrayal and Create Bonfire as well as the actions. Things are going to get hot here, folks. Guaranteed. This is round 4 of the Weekly Dice Arena. This is round 4 of the One Big Weekend Corona Consolation Tournament.
The tiebreaker.
All right. Get this party started.
None.
All right, I get to choose. I will choose to go first.
All right, sure.
Right, good luck to you both. If you guys could keep the official clock, I'm going to have an unofficial clock.
Okay, so I need to keep an official clock then?
That's right.
I got one right now. Yeah.
All right.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Here we go. Some of my stuff changed. Hang on, let me pull up JLucero's team here.
All right, I'm going to
Whammy.
Becky Lynch.
That's what we're looking for.
For a Bobby Heenan.
Cool.
So Ryan, hot out of the gate here with a Becky Lynch Global, using that to move his Bobby Heenan purchase over to the prep area for next turn real fast like. JLucero's first turn, 4 energies, fist, bolt. I imagine he's going to go for like a Parasite here. He might go for these fists swarming. Nope. Going to re-roll the fists, but he gets one back anyway. Now, sort of, let's think about win conditions for both of these teams. Ryan is definitely trying to win with that Bobby Heenan Bloat Drone combo. So that's going to be direct damage, but it's life loss. So that Black Widow card is not going to protect against life loss, only against damage.
All right.
Sort of a nuance, but a big difference in terms of control pieces and teching against things that are going to kill you. Here's that Bobby Heenan, only it's on double mask right now, which maybe that's part of the plan.
Field the sidekick. I'm going to use the Rock Global, spinning that down.
It does seem that was part of the plan. Sacrifice the pawn.
To spend 3 for a fitted Bloat Drone.
There it is, Bloat Drone.
Becky Lynch to prep.
Wow,
there it is, Bloat Drone on turn 2. Wow.
That's priority and turn to you.
All right.
Let's see what Jay does here. JLucero, 2 sidekicks, 2 energy. Not the move, I'm thinking. He has a Sasha and a Eddie Guerrero, I think. So far. Sasha, I think this is the... where is Sasha? When fielded, the next superstar die you purchase costs 2 less. Pretty cool. And this is the Eddie Guerrero we saw last round, that when he attacks, any energy that's in your opponent's reserve pool is gone. It's moved to the use pile.
All right. What can we do with that?
4 energy. He does have a shield here to use the Becky Lynch Global if he'd like to. Masks are good for the Clayface Global. Do both players have Clayface? Both players have Clayface, so turning 1 mask into like 5 energy. Net gain 5 or something silly like that.
Let's...
It's not really 5. You pay 1 mask to make 3 if you have a mask die in the...
Clayface Global.
Here we go. We're about to see a clinic on it here. Pay 1 mask to Clayface.
Let Lynch Global. This to buy a Sasha. And then let's use these 2 to buy a Parasite.
There we go. Another Sasha over to the prep area for JLucero.
Pass back.
Buys a Parasite as well.
All right.
And says,
empty, so
go to Ryan. Gilmax here taking the reins. We'll see if this Bloat Drone Heenan combo is effective. I mean, it's effective, but there's no blockers to be forced to block on JLucero's side. So for a minute, he's just going to be pushing stats. There's the Bloat Drone and the Sidekick rolled. We got Bobby on 2 masks.
All right. So I'm going to Bloat Drone level 1, Sidekick level 1.
Fields both. 3 masks left.
Let's see here.
Bloat Drone, not the most impressive stats. It's his ability that really shines, but he does have a 4 attack on 2 sides. Could push for 4 damage, but we'll see what the choice is here by Gilmax. Oh, hope you guys could hear that. It was raunchy.
All right. I'm going to Becky Lynch Global. I'm going to buy a Bobby Heenan, send him over.
It's
I'm going
Heenan
to
time.
Collective Hour Global to bring that back as a mask, and I'm going to buy another Bobby Heenan.
Oh my. The Flying Heenan train.
And I will...
Flying Sidekicks used to be a
priority.
thing, but now we have Flying Heenan. I love it.
Turn to you, good sir.
Call that an upgrade any day. Over to JLucero. Mr. Lucero here. Shake it up. He does have a Sasha Banks in the prep area. That's the yellow die there. He pulls out a few more. Another Sasha. That's pretty cool. We got Sasha, Eddie, and Sasha with 2 sidekicks. When's he going to reach for Becky? Doodly-doo. Decisions. Again, when Sasha is fielded, your next character costs 2 less. It's a shame that he has to pay 1 to field Sasha, with only gaining, 1. Sidekick. Intellect Devourer Global will let him spin that to any energy face if he'd rather have energy. Not a big deal. What are we gonna get? What's it gonna be?
Okay. Field 3. Spend 1 of these bolts. Field this at 2-3. Reduces cost
by 2 for the next die.
Spend the Lynch Global and then pay 3.
There we go. Use the Becky Lynch Global to get Becky Lynch to the prep area to be rolled next turn.
And enter.
And enter. Over to Gilmax.
Nothing but sidekicks.
Sidekicks. However, got some real juicy juice here coming through the bag next turn. There's a Bobby Heenan. JLucero does have some blockers at this point, so there could be some Heenan Bloat Drone shenanigans going on this turn. I imagine we'll see it. So the way that this combo works is it's 2 pieces. One of them is the Fetid Bloat Drone. It says it has Deadly. When Fetid Bloat Drone attacks, all opposing character dice must block. Everyone must block. They don't have to block that die, but they must be assigned as blockers. Then there is Bobby Heenan that says, when fielded, until the end of turn, for each die your opponent assigns to block, they lose 1 life. So just for assigning those blockers,
Bobby Heenan,
he's going to do some damage.
Level 2 Bobby Heenan and 2 sidekicks.
So it's not only a board clear because of the deadly keyword on Bloat
I
Drone,
will declare an attack with Fetid Bloat
it's
Drone.
also a damage source.
Everything you have must block.
So that's going to be 2 damage.
2 per, right, for Bobby?
No, I only fielded 1, so there's only 1 loss of life per.
Oh, 1.
Bingo.
So 1 per, so it's 2 damage. Right?
2 damage total
Yep, 2
this
damage,
turn so far. I mean, blockers still must be assigned and such.
Static Field to bring him back.
There we go. Static Field brings the Bloat Drone back. But everything that was engaged with it anyway is still dead. So Sasha and the sidekick on JLucero's side still going to die.
And then
They could not make it away.
you just have... the Blood Drone was the only thing attacking, right?
Yep, Bloat Drone was the only thing attacked, and so they both are KO'd because he's deadly.
Right.
There we go. Deadly will kill anything engaged with a deadly character. It doesn't matter if the damage was dealt or not.
KO'd if he's actually removed from combat?
They were engaged with him, and anything engaged with a deadly character is KO'd at the end of combat.
Oh, okay.
This is true.
that
It does
the,
sound a little cosmic to be like, well, they didn't even touch. Like, how did he kill them?
Removal
But
from combat sort of mitigated that.
Because
Yeah.
the removal was done after the blockers were declared,
Uh-huh.
they were considered engaged with him.
Okay. I mean, sounds like you know what you're talking about.
he's either very convincing or very right about this, and I would say he's actually both.
Yep, your turn.
They did engage with the attacker, which means they were assigned to block,
Got 2 sidekicks in the field,
which means
Fetid
the deadly
Bloat Drone and
keyword
Bobby
will
Heenan,
kill
and 2
them.
masks in reserve.
Mask in reserve, yeah. Okay.
A mask in reserve, he says.
2,
Is that for the Nihilar Global?
4.
It sure is. I imagine that we're going to see Ryan, Gilmax, use the mask to KO his own Bobby Heenan so that he can get that windfielded effect again next turn. And then the pain will just continue to trickle from there.
Okay.
This isn't right. 25 minutes. Sugar. I forgot that my clock was a little off. At 10 minutes, I'll just add 15 more minutes. I'm not the official timekeeper anyway. The players are keeping the official time.
Okay.
But there we go. We fixed that. I was like 10 minutes left. That doesn't seem right. Let's see what JLucero is going to do here. He does have his Becky Lynch. That's the good news. This is the 5-cost Becky.
Okay.
The man, if you will. When Becky Lynch attacks, you may choose an unpurchased, non-continuous basic action die and roll it.
So we'll feel
If it shows
that,
action
and then
phase, you may
we'll
use
spin
its
it
effect immediately.
to something.
So I imagine he's going to use this for Betrayal. That's going to be big damage.
Well,
He also could go for Create Bonfire if he has the proper energies in the in his own reserve pool. So
this.
Create Bonfire said, deal 1 damage to a target character or player for each different energy type you have in your reserve.
And then I'll pay 2 to feel the.
And question marks don't count for that. So I think he's going to be going for Create Bonfire here.
And Void Wheel. Okay, so she reduces next by 2.
Sasha was fielded this turn. That's right. So the next die purchased will cost 2 less.
So,
Becky on level 3. Holy wow, an 8-8. An 8-8 staring down the pipe here at Gilmax. Going to be a threat he's going to have to watch out for. He does have the Static Field Global, which is going to be super helpful in just telling her to go sit down.
Excuse me, I'm just gonna have to ask you to go sit down, Becky Lynch.
That's what he's going to say.
let's
Static
spend
Field.
1 to get a Black Widow.
Oh no, not Black Widow. So it's life loss. So Black Widow is not going to protect
I will pass back.
against the
I
He-Man
will
drone
attack
combo.
with her, and I'm going to roll
Becky
a
Lynch.
Betrayal.
Betrayal. So Betrayal says deal 1 damage to target opponent for each character die in their field zone.
Did not get that.
Did not get the action, though.
Energy, so
That would have been a healthy chunk of
All right, so I
damage.
get to declare blockers. at
Gilmax's
this point,
field is
correct?
4, so that would have been 4 damage.
Correct.
Pretty cool.
All right, I will. Yeah, I will block with the Fetid Bloat Drone.
It's going to block with the Bloat Drone, which has Deadly.
Right.
It's going to kill
Yep.
Becky.
And so then we get to Global's phase. I'm going to spend 1
Yeah,
to
this is
KO
going to be gross.
using the Nihilar Global to KO.
Going to
my
knock out Bobby and use
and
Static
spend the
Field.
other to Static Field him back.
Okay, so then she does nothing. And
She gets knocked out.
Actually, if I pull him back, will that save him from
The deadly damage or the deadly effect is already done.
Have already been declared.
Okay. All right.
Unfortunate.
So then that knocks her out, right?
Yep, she is KO'd.
Whammy.
And then I will. I don't think I need to do anything during my global.
It would have been interesting if he attached those parasite stats to Sasha and attacked with her as well. That might be the way to poke through this bloat drone thing that's just going to continue to kill everything. So you may as well attack with the stuff that you have. We'll see if that's the route that he goes after this. JLucero battling the He-Man drone oppression, really. It is an oppressive team. Oppressive and impressive, if you will. Gilmax rolling and re-rolling. He-Man comes up character face. It will enable the combo to go on. JLucero has he has 2 blockers, so this will deal 2 damage. The real nasty portion of Gilmax's team is that Battle of the Undefeated's tied at 11. Nice. Sick.
All right, I'm going to use Intellect Devourer's Global to bring this back as a mask. I will spend...
We've got some 2-in-1s battling for the top 4.
Becky Lynch Global, spending those 2 to put that Bobby Heenan into my prep.
So all of the Bobbies have been purchased. That's when this team gets really gross, is when more than one Bobby is fielded on each. More than one Bobby is fielded per turn, because then you deal multiple damages per blocker that gets assigned.
Pass back.
I will declare an attack with Fetid Bloat Drone.
All right. So these 2 have to attack. And it doesn't matter. We've established that if I pull them back.
Ian took it over Brewer. Nice.
Need to do that. And I'm going to take 1, lose 1 life for each.
Yep, so I have you down to 16.
Correct.
Correct. So same old same. Bloat drone attacks. Bobby says any blockers that are assigned, you take or you lose a life. Sorry, not take damage. Because again, here in a second, it's going to be a little bit of a sad story when Black Widow does not prevent this life loss. Maybe he's ahead of my curve, because I am dense sometimes, but I think he is imagining that it's going to shut that down. Here we go. Becky Lynch is back on her level 2 face, I think. Could be her level 1. I can't see it fully yet. I think it is level 1, 155. Sasha Banks and Parasite there as well. Parasite on level 3, going to be that big boy 2 fielding costs. Isn't it wild that you have to pay 2 to field a Parasite? That's a 2 cost. And actually, yeah.
Yes.
Becky Lynch only has 1 more total fielding cost than Parasite does. That is absurd. That, and that. There it is. Not going to have any energy left. But he could spin the sidekick down with the Intellect Devourer Global if he needs something in emergency. Has to use the Intellect Devourer Global on his own turn, though. Something to think about.
Pass back.
When you're playing that Intellect Devourer card or any of the energy fixers, you have to do that on your turn, even if you might need the energy later.
2 attack, 5 defense.
2/5 is the bloat drone.
And
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real fast. I thought I could make it, but I can't.
Him from blocking, right? So if you block with him with enough to KO him, then that's KO, right?
Correct.
There's no way. Okay. You said his defense is 5. Okay. 2. Let's. Did I already pass the priority to you?
I pass back.
Okay. Then I will. I will attack with Becky. I'll pump that with that. And I will attack with Becky up to a 8, 9, and then Sasha just won 3. And then I'm going to roll for betrayal.
Yep.
And I got the betrayal.
All right, and so I lose 1
Correct.
damage for each character I have in the field, correct?
Correct. So it's
All right, so I'm down to 17.
What did I
All
miss?
right, I will.
JLucero pushes his attackers forward. He's going to try to knock out the bloat drone and require Gilmax to re-roll it on his turn. That's a smart
I will
play.
block Becky Lynch with my Bobby Heenan, and I will block Sasha Banks with my sidekick.
Not going to come to that, though. Bloat drone going to be remaining in the field.
Yep, so everything you have comes back.
Also, there's another Bobby Heenan that's going to be rolled and
My turn.
win-fielded next turn for Gilmax.
All right.
Yoinks.
Okay. Bobby, this is not the round.
So 4 different Bobbies.
Yes, it is.
He really wants to get as many as possible here. Oh, 2 Bobbies. We got 4 blockers in JLucero's field. I mean, that could have been 3 times 4, 12 damage. Yikes! Could have almost just X'd it out right there. If all of the Bobbies rolled, that'd have been game right there. It's wild. Although, if JLucero has a mask, he could knock out one of his own
Field
characters.
him on level 1. Pay. Field him on level 3.
There we go. 2 Bobbies have been fielded. So many masks left for Static Field and the like. The Nihilor Global as well. JLucero has nothing in reserve
will go
pool,
ahead
so
and
no shenanigans on his
Nihilor
end this turn.
Him out.
Nihilor Global Bobby to come back next turn.
And
Might just use the rest of these as some
pass
bag
priority to
management
you.
shenanigans, like Supreme Intelligence or something.
I Nihilord out the Bobby Heenan.
Oh, okay.
Righty, righty-o.
All right. I declare an attack with Bloat Drone.
Everybody's got a block.
That will trigger 8 loss of life.
Whew.
Okay, so
JLucero down to 8. Got to make his move here.
all prison characters must block.
All 4 of these have to block.
The bloat drone. What did you say his stats were again? I'm sorry.
He is a 0 fielding, 2 attack, 5 defense.
2,
and
5.
Everything must block when he attacks.
And he's the only thing blocking.
He's the only thing attacking, so
Yeah,
everything
so
has to
not
block
too many
against
decisions to be made here, unfortunately, for JLucero.
4.
it. Well, it's 2 times 2. There was 2 Bobby Heenans fielded, so it's 8. That's the 8 loss of life.
Oh, right. I forgot that you pulled him out. Does it still trigger even though he's
Because it's a
pulled out?
when fielded ability, a static effect goes on when he's fielded. He does not have to be,
The
stay
win
in
fielded
field
trigger's already
for the
happened
effect
and
to
resolved,
continue.
and it's until the end of turn that effect will last.
Bravo.
That is
So down
wild.
to,
That card, I mean, win fielded effects are pretty strong.
Yeah, and then I will static field back the bloat drone.
Sure.
Well played there by Gilmax. Always keeping masks in rotation here. I think I probably would have spent the I probably would have spent the 2 masks on the Bobby Heenan. That way he could use the other 2 as Supreme Intelligence, the Bobby Cross. But who am I? Who am I? Just some measly caster. I don't even know if he spent 2 energy that turn. But the idea is have a Bobby in your use pile so that when you pass turn, on JLucero's turn, you can use 2 generics or pay 2 energy of any kind and then move a cost of 2 or less from your use to your prep, which would be the Bobby. Because the idea is field as many Bobbies as possible on every turn.
Okay.
Here's JLucero with the bounce back,
So,
refielding everything here. The Euro bracket is top 4 now. Nice.
Eddie.
That's awesome. I heard it was
1, 2,
Spug,
Sasha,
Ben, Tama, and
2,
Hitter.
Foresight. 1, 4, 8, 5, 5.
Alas, you were 5th. Well, congratulations on 5th.
And
5th is a good time. I think both of these players are 2-1, and pending a win and a strength of schedule, they could make it in. If I'm not mistaken. Let me go look at the standings again.
man. Okay.
I could just totally have made that up, but there was a whole bunch of 2-and-1s that it's going to shake out sort of sketchy. No, these are O3s. Sorry, these are O3s. Oh. Lost the feed for a sec. But we're back.
I will pass back.
Did you have a buy?
Okay. I'm going to attack with Eddie.
Eddie's going to attack, which means any energy that Gilmax has is gone, right?
I forgot about Eddie's ability.
Yep.
That's out.
There it is. Gilmax loses those energy.
Create bonfire for
Here we go. He's going to try create bonfire to deal 3. There it is. Happened.
That'll be 1, 2, 3.
3 damage to Gilmax thanks to create bonfire. Becky coming in hot. There was one in the tournament. Yeah, there's one at this point as well in our tournament, I think, right? Since Whippet had to go, life came up.
3 damage to me or to a character?
To you.
Okay.
3 damage was done to Gilmax. Down to 14? Did I miss something? Did I miss a 3 damage already somewhere? Yikes. I went to the bathroom during this game, so that could have happened.
So I get to declare blockers. I will... Eddie Guerrero is a...
1/1.
1/1. I'll block Eddie Guerrero with the fetid bloat drone, and I will block...
so Gilmax doesn't
Becky
really
Lynch
want to
with
knock
Bucky.
anyone out here.
Okay.
Because he wants to have as many characters in the field that he's going to force to block on the next turn.
I'm now down to 13.
Eddie will get KO.
Gilmax to 13.
And she will come back.
Yep.
So 2 blockers are left here for JLucero.
Now you could pump the Sasha with your parasite still.
That's... Well, no, I think that I have to declare that in the attack stage.
Yeah.
Let me double check.
Let's see.
Yeah, because you declare that you're going to add parasite stats to another character instead of attacking.
Maybe this
Yeah,
one.
you have to do it instead of declaring an attack. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So
Nice.
I should have done it. You are correct, but I did not.
All right.
And that's it. Go ahead.
All right. I've got nothing in my bag.
JLucero says
so
life goes
I'll
on.
put it in.
I'll remember next time. It is one of those weird things to remember. Like, I'm not attacking with this character, but I'm still going to apply his damage to something. Like, it is a weird ability, so I can understand that it's an odd timing. Look at these bobbies, all of the masks.
Like all of that except those.
He's like, I like the white ones, reroll the pink ones. Bobby! We got 2 bobbies.
Well,
It's going to be 2 damage per blocker
It's
here.
energy. At least it's making me pay to field them. So
Nothing in his use pile, so Clayface is irrelevant. I mean, just keep them for Nihilor and Static Field, I suppose.
Those 2 at level 3.
I knew there was a buy on the Euro side. Yarp. Passes priority. JLucero not going to have much option here. If he does have a mask, he can knock out one of his own blockers.
4 loss of life.
2, 4, yep.
So a tricky thing about Heenan and Drone is if they don't have any blockers, it's really hard to generate much damage. So
Yep,
you can use, he could use that Nihilor Global.
Becky Lynch and Parasite.
JLucero could have knocked out one of his own blockers here to not take 2 more damage, but
And then
opting to keep them for something else. Like I said, he's probably ahead of me. But just a little hint. If you have the Nihilor Global on your side or the opponent's side, you can use that shenanigans to remove some of your own blockers before you have to assign them, right? So when he passes priority at the end of the main step, you can knock out one of your own blockers. And then some of those, some of that damage is just erased. All right, all of the stuff. JLucero got that big old Becky Lynch again. How many masks here for Gilmax? Gilmax has 1 question mark. He does have a double mask character in the use pile, so he could use the Clayface, the double Clayface to really make quite a few masks. So it's not like attackers are really going to be getting through here. However, using that bonfire action again, JLucero could tack on some damage this turn. Gilmax has 3 characters in the field, so if he doesn't have all the right energies here, he could just go for the Betrayal as well. Betrayal would deal 3, and he wouldn't have to worry about juggling energies and having the exact right ones and such. Boss battle in chat, exclamation boss, do it! Get wild. Becky is on level 3 again, 288. Thanks, Mike.
2 to field this Becky. This is for free 2-2. This is for free 1-1. Pass priority.
Gonna pass priority.
Well, I have priority. Going to Nahilor out of Bobby Heenan.
There it is. Nahilor, Bobby Heenan.
Oh, he has 2 in the field, right?
Who left himself without a mask, so here he could have used Clayface first to get 2 masks, then Nahilor 1 and have 1 for static field, but I don't know that it's going to... Ooh, it is going to matter against Becky here in a minute. It is going to matter.
Attack with him, pump him up with the parasite, and attack with them.
Attack with Becky. Choose an action, friend.
I'm going to roll a create bonfire.
Create bonfire. All right, so it's going to deal 3 because he has 3 different energy in the reserve pool, but it missed. Swing and a miss on the bonfire.
Modified Eddie Guerrero at now?
3-3.
3-3?
3-3. Tacked on that 2-2
right,
from
I will
Parasite.
block the Eddie Guerrero with actually.
Now this
what
is
is Becky Lynch at?
8.
so he's got to block Eddie Guerrero with the the bloat drone here, so that he doesn't have to re-roll some stuff
right now.
Yeah, this is a byproduct of missing 1 Clayface.
Block Eddie Guerrero with the.
But again, so many.
And I will let Becky Lynch hit me for 8.
Yikes!
That brings me down to 5.
Gilmax down to 5.
And then you blocked him with the buff.
Hey, we made it out, fam. Harley Simon.
He's got 3 defense, so he's not KO'd.
Oh, he's only a.
He's a 1-2. So.
Okay.
He's a 1-2. Old Bobby Heenan. He can't put up much of a struggle. All right, let's see what happens here. It's 4-5, a close one here between JLucero and
pays off or blows up in my face.
Mr. Gilmax. There's 2 Bobbies.
There we go.
How many blockers are there on the other side?
For posterity on the street.
Yeah, 2 blockers, so 4 damage just from that. Carly's too vain.
Field a sidekick. Field
Carly.
2.
Classic Carly.
Bobby Heenan's. I will pass you priority.
Now, again, though, oh, he could use Nihilor Global again to knock out a blocker. We were just talking about it.
KOing you, and that is game.
Yes, sir. Virtual handshake. Thank you.
GG's! Well played.
Well done.
Thank you.